everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and this is your daily dust for Tuesday, November 6th, if you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. It's also a timeless reading. I'm doing a little bit of a series of thick border decks because I'm usually the one that cuts off the edges of the cards because I don't like white borders or thick borders, but there are some that you just can't do that with, especially ones that have the gilded edges. And I got this deck, a Riley Valentine deck, after the fact. It wasn't something that I got when Doreen Virtue and Riley Valentine were selling this together. And back in those days, it had a silver edge, and I was so disappointed because I really wanted silver edge. I got it last year during my Christmas silver and gold theme, and it does not have the silver edge, but it's still a lovely deck. I might just color the edges anyway, somehow, some way, maybe. Very pretty deck. Okay, the backing is like beautiful. And the cards are very nice, and it has just this thick border all the way around. So it's one of those. Okay, let me shuffle it and we'll get a 3-card collective message. I'll take from the middle. And we have Queen of Water. Ooh, that's me. I usually go with the Queen of Cups as my card, my significator card. Let's see what else. And we have the King of Air, King of Swords. Nice couple there. And also we have the 6 of Air. Really nice. So let me zoom on in and see what else we get. So Queen of Water, or Queen of Cups, is tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. And then the King of Air is brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. This feels like a repeat of yesterday's reading almost. And then the 6 of Air is things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, and taking a trip. So this is, to me, this represents, not necessarily, but for some of you that resonate, a water sign female and an air sign male, and you guys going off on a trip together. This could be the honeymoon after the union, but it also could represent the feminine, or feminines who are tender-hearted, patient, empathetic, and loving, and then the King of Air representing masculines who are brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic, but not necessarily air signs. And then with the 6 of Air, we have things are looking up and the end of a difficult situation and taking a trip. And so this is the 6 of Swords, which is like rites of passage, kind of going through the gauntlet, making out the other end successfully. And I feel like this could be a trip that these two people are going on. So I know there's some people out there that could be joining together to take an adventure together. So let's just read more specifically what each card says. The Queen of Water represents this as a situation, emotional issues, a relationship with others, evolving to a new level. If things aren't perfect, there's a sense of peace and calm within you, and you intuitively know what you need to do next. Your feelings for and insights about others can be trusted, so make sure that you nurture those around you, but don't forget to nurture yourself as well. And as a person, this is a person of deep and mature emotions, able to sense what others need and lovingly provide it. An intuitive or psychic person who trusts his or her perceptions and uses them to navigate the physical world successfully. Tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, generous, gentle, unconditionally accepting of others. And also possibly a patron of the arts, somebody who has great love for their family and home. And it could also be a dear or reliable friend to you, or a great creative talent that's coming out in you. So the King of Swords is, as a situation, it represents that you may perceive or receive valuable advice from an intelligent professional. It's important that your decisions be fair and equitable to all involved, and don't hesitate to consult a third party if necessary, yet speak your mind with confidence. As a person, it's a person who's at the top of his or her field, especially in an intellectual area such as law, science, or business. This is someone who's an excellent speaker and is known for the ability to be objective and diplomatic, brilliant, authoritative, impartial, professional, balanced, and motivational. And some other meanings could be justice, too, a mediator. Sometimes it can represent forgetting to weigh the emotional aspects of a situation, like being too much in your head. This can also represent military types in the government. And I also see it as a possibility as, so if you're resonating with the Queen of Water, then it could be you're seeking like a counseling or some professional advice from this King of Air person. But for everybody else, I think it's definitely a couple situation. In the Six of Air, things are looking up and the worst is now behind you. There's finally a light at the end of the tunnel, and stress and strain frayed from your life. The winds of change are blowing and it's a favorable wind. This is a good time for making changes in your career, home, or your outlook. And it could also be a trip, the end of a depression or an illness, and the resolution of conflict and leaving and moving on. I feel for the most part it's not leaving a person, but just leaving a difficult period behind or a situation and moving into a better place. And yeah, for most of you, I think it's like maybe going on a trip with somebody that you love. And I hope you guys like that. I know at least one person out there that's having sort of a romantic getaway with their husband. So that's a possibility here. And for lots of you, it's just a beautiful trip. So I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.